John from Outcast Water Sports. Today we're going to talk about the 230 Bay Reef by Key West. The 230 Bay Reef is 23 feet long, 8.5 foot beam, 80 gallons of gas, runs right around 50 mile an hour with a 250 show on it, and its range is right about 280 miles. The Key West is the bay boat is a pretty deep inside, but it's a nice low profile, so you're not getting blown across the flats when you're flats fishing, but you still can go 20-30 miles out on a calm day with no problem at all. At the stern of the boat, we put power poles on most of our Bay Reefs just because that's what the customer wants. It makes it a lot easier for fishing. As far as the boat itself, it has an integrated bracket, so it lifts your engine up, so you get about 27-inch transom, and you're going to use a 25-inch motor on it because it's using the theory of well effect. When water comes off the bottom of the transom, it comes up at a rate of 2 inches for every inch back as it releases back, so it releases up to the motor. That's also why we can put a 10-inch jack plate on it and run a 20-inch motor on it. So this boat, while running, will run easily through 10 inches of water. Don't stop because it drifts 12 inches, but it'll run through 10 inches of water. Because the engine we're using is an SHO Yamaha 250, and it has low water pickup. So there's no problem at all running through that. So it makes a really good package for all around. The hull has integrated trim tabs, or not just little trim tabs like you see. Most of you'll see a hinge here, maybe a small one. That trim tab goes all the way underneath. When we do that, when we integrate it into the planing surface, when you use the trim tabs, you can use the trim tabs to get the bow down in rough seas, but still have full trim, and you cut through waves. Now you can move your planing arrow forward, get your deeper V into the cut of the waves, but still have steering by you being able to use your trim. Let's go inside and look at some of the features inside. Starting at the bow of the boat, you have a very big casting platform. You'll notice all our cleats are flush, all our hinges are flush, everything's flush. So if you're doing any type of fly fishing or any type of fishing at all, netting, everything's flush for you not to get stuff caught on. So that makes a really big area, big flush area, great working platform for fishing. In the very bow, you have an anchor locker with anchor lockdowns and the cleat inside, so you easily do it. And then you have a pass through here. Also, you have your trolling motor plug inside, which is already wired to the center console. Coming back, you have deep storage here. Cool thing about this is you have a 5-gallon bucket holder, so you can put a net bucket in there and put all of your stuff around it. So you can keep everything else dry and not nasty. You just have your net bucket there. You have your first of 2 live wells right here in the step, easy access. Everyone fishing around can easily get to it. So that's nice, that's 18 usable gallons. And then you have another place for just exclusively the net bucket here down. A lot of people we have in our area carry 2 nets. They carry one for mullet and they carry one for bait, so you have different size. So it's good to have 2 net buckets on board. You have rod storage. It's a wing rod storage, so it's easy to put an 8.5 foot rod there without a problem. And the cool thing is also on this boat, you have rod storage all along this gunnel. So you can easily put a 9 foot rod here. The other thing is this rod storage is built into the boat, and then we have this one piece for the combing pad put on top. So this is all solid foam, but the reason we do this is you put your toes here and put your knees up to it, and you're not leaning way out over the boat, and you can fight a fish. Coming to the console, first we have We have a step down head. We put a potty in there, and that's access to all your electronics, and that's where you put your batteries with your battery charger here for your trolling motor. You have storage in front seat. So right now you have stuff comes with battery trays, and these are coil hoses. There's 2 of them because this boat has fresh water and raw water. This is your freshwater fill. It holds 6.5 gallons in the console, and this is your freshwater. You put the hose to here. This is your freshwater supply. So you put your hose right there. Going back here, you have another hose. You put your raw water supply right here. So you have fresh water and raw water both on the port side of the boat. On the console, we normally put Garmin's in. So you'd have a Garmin, you have your Yamaha CL5 gauge, which is all a digital gauge to tell you what your engine's doing. We can also marry these 2 together if you'd like, so you can see what's going on your engine on your Garmin. And then we have, on this model, we have Fusion. We always do a Fusion or a Clarion stereo. This has a 6-speaker stereo system. We always put the stereos in because this is a totally foam-filled boat, and it's hard to rig the stuff afterward. When the wires are run from the factory, we can do it. Otherwise, you can't, because this is a foam-filled boat. That's what makes the ride so nice. That's what makes the ride so quiet. When you hit waves, you're not sounding like you're hitting a drum. It's a nice, solid feel to make you feel secure, and it just adds to the ride of this boat. So you have all push-button switches with a 12-volt. Here is your trim tab, Bennett trim tab, which is made now by Yamaha, but they're Bennett electric trim tabs with the LED indicators on it. Here's your jack plate switch here, your Yamaha key switch, Yamaha control, of course, and then this is a phone charger that if you just put your phone in it, it'll just keep your phone charged as you go. You can pair it to your music or whatever. So most of our models come with the hardtops. We do order them in without hardtops. People are going to hardcore fish and really not want to be blowing around. You have your life jackets go up here, up to 4 life jackets go here, so you're easy access. You have your rocket launchers on the T-top and on the leaning post. The leaning post is cool also because the seating, you can either use it in a leaning position or you can put this down and you can use it as a seat. So a lot of guys like to drive with it up while their wives sit on the seat. It works out very well. So there's also a footrest with a storage compartment under it. In the stern of the boat, it's a live well, 26 usable gallons in it. You have 2 flip-up seats. The seat pads do come off. So you have 2 flip-up seats, which is nice because when you're fishing, you just have them down. And it makes a big casting area. Your batteries to run the boat, there's a dual battery switch here. 2 batteries go in the back. With 4 strokes, we always try to put 2 batteries on. You charge it on all, but if you stop, you turn on one or other so you can run all your electronics, your 2 live wells, everything. As it kills that 1 battery down, you turn it back to all, start the engine. As you run, it'll charge that battery up, no problem. So that's a nice thing to have. So it's a good feature. There's storage over here. That's where your power pole pumps are and sure flow, but there is a little bit of storage there also. Nice flush deck and back. We have a place for a casting seat here because you saw we had a casting seat forward. You can move that either place or you can order a second. Most people like to have one so they can move it either place, but you know, it is for 2 casting seats with no problem. Also, your cooler opens really well here, but if you want full access, it's just on a slide and it slides right out without marking up the floor, so it's easy to use. And that's all for the 230 Bay Reef by Key West. If you guys have any more questions, if you'd like to see one, we have a place here in Tampa or in Lakeland. Come out and visit us, call us, check us out online. Thanks a lot.